Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black society. Yeah, yeah. Oh, so what a tangle where we weave. So look at here, look at here, look at here. So y'all remember when Warren Hudson was talking about the little fight that his brother Carter had got into, the one who was making all those statements. Um, so supposedly now there's new evidence that a woman has come out and said that she witnessed Nolan Wells getting into it with his friends. She witnessed it. She and her husband witnessed it. And she's saying that she might come out and get evidence. And I think she took a video over to law enforcement. Ooh wee. So it was some lying going on. If this is true, there was some lying going on. That means that Trayston lied. That means a couple of the other guys. And I can tell it was a lie that Trayston said. Because remember when they asked Traven that question in that interview when he was with his mom, and the interviewer asked him, Tracy said that that it was him in that arguing about his phone. Was that him? And he said that you were helping, you and some more people were helping holding him back. Now Jabin said this. Jabin said, yeah, I was Tristan was, getting loud and crazy, I was helping, hold him back. And she said, he said that was him, arguing about his phone, trying to get his phone. And Jabin said this. Jabin said, well, if he say that was him, and that, sounded like it was his voice. Now, you just said that you were there holding him back. You agree with her on that. But then you made it seem like and sound like you had no idea that it was him arguing about a phone. See what I'm saying? So now I'm telling y'all, these boys, these guys, they are something. They're hiding something, and now I'm thinking all of them. Because why would he say that? See what I'm saying? Now this woman is coming out saying that it was Nolan Wells who was arguing and trying to get his phone back in definitive. Now it all makes sense. See, I'm thinking Trayston is lying. I think he's lying through his teeth. I don't think that it was him. I think it was Nolan Wells arguing with his friends. And I'm going to tell you why I say that also. Because Carter, reports has come out that Nolan Wells recorded Carter's fight with whoever that was he was fighting with. Remember, his nose was bleeding? Whoever he was fighting with, Nolan Wells, they said Nolan Wells recorded it, okay? They wanted to get the recording. They wanted him to erase the recording off of his phone. So this is where the Snapchat and all that being erased comes in at. That's where all of this comes in at. So maybe, just maybe, they got on the boat, got into it, boom. Carter practiced jiu-jitsu. He practiced jiu-jitsu. He's in jiu-jitsu classes, so he knows all that mixed martial arts and all of that, okay? Now, remember Warren Hudson talking about his brother choked someone out on the beach, right? Put him in an arm bar, right? So what if they were mad, okay, that Nolan Wells wouldn't erase this off his phone, and they end up in a big scuffle, big fight about it, and just like Dante's Boxing Nation said, just like he said, okay, and I believe this, and I said this before, even before I said this way before. Someone got behind him and put him in either a rear naked choke or an arm bar, okay, maybe on a boat, and choked him out and went too far. Okay? I'm saying maybe this is what happened. It sounds about right. It sounds like this could be right. Okay. It said Nolan Wells was videoing Carter in that squabble with that man. And remember, he got his nose busted up. Okay. And looked like he had got whooped. Nolan Wells recorded it. He recorded it. Maybe they didn't want that on there, on that phone, on a Snapchat. And they wanted to get that off of his phone. So after he was choked out, or whatever the case may be, took either his face recognition, his fingers, or whatever the case may be, and took all of that off of his phone. Okay. Another thing somebody brought to my attention, because I don't know anything about Snapchat, but they say Snapchat sends you every holiday sends you a message like Happy 4th of July, Happy this, Happy that. So they even took that and swiped it off of there. You see what I'm saying? They swiped that off of there, the Happy 4th of July. So I let you know someone took it off, because Nolan Wells, who was to say that he would have took that off of there? Most likely people just leave that stuff on there. They don't take it off. They just leave it on there. Man, this is getting down to the nitty gritty now. It's getting down to the nitty gritty now. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. So this woman has come out and said that it was Nolan Wells. She and her husband saw Nolan Wells arguing in a fight with his friends. She's saying she's seen it. This is big, guys. I'm telling y'all, this is humongous. This is huge. This is huge. If this woman has the evidence to show that she witnessed it was Nolan Wells, or seen him, or even videoed it, that's it. That's it. That's the end. If she has this, that's the end, guys. Like, there's no more lying that could be done by any of them, by anybody. There's no more lying that could be done if this woman has this proof. You know what I'm saying? If she have this proof, there's no more lying that could be done. This case is it. Is it? It's in the bag. It's in the bag. This is big news. And like I said, it all points to, it all makes sense. If Nolan Wells videoed this squabble and Carter didn't want, and Carter didn't want him videoing it, how do we know that he didn't get mad and want to, do something to Nolan because of it? And maybe they were all passing Nolan's phone around, trying to get away from him. He trying to get his phone back. He got mad, started trying to squabble all of them, and maybe they all start, roughing him up, and then one of them came behind him, and they didn't have to hit him all in the face and all that. One of them could have just came behind him and put him in that arm bar or that rear naked choke or something, you know what I'm saying, and took him out and went too far. How do we know that that's not what happened? You know what I'm saying? Public of concern wants to know if that's what happened. We don't know. We don't know. It sounds about right. It really sounds about right. But we don't know if that's what happened. But it sounds right. But this woman has come out and she has said, hey, it was Nolan. It was Nolan. And I seen it. I seen that it was Nolan. Nolan Wells was arguing with his friends over his phone and not Tristan. telling y'all, the cover up is real. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel, purchase a super thing so we can help the needy community. And to the next video. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Black Society.